a random need for a Viking helmet? I think I do. I need one. So I'm gonna make that happen. With the materials that I have on hand, I figured that clay and tinfoil would be an interesting option to try to make. I plan on wearing this in a future video. It may or may not be in the link in the description. Check it out. If this doesn't work, then there's always paper mache and other easier options to try. We're gonna go ahead and get started and see what happens. I have a pan, I have some tape, I have some clay that has not been opened yet, so fun. And I have, wrong way, tin foil, aluminum foil, aluminium foil, however which way you want to pronounce it. So the whole purpose of the tin foil is so you're not using up a whole lot of clay to get your outer layer, whatever. Also, when you bake it, it'll actually harden properly, because if you use too much clay, then it won't be hard. Definitely helps to make the whole thing while it is on your head, preferably in front of a mirror. That way you can see where exactly stuff is happening. But eventually. So several layers of just the base. My animals are looking at me like I have lost my mind. At least the aliens can't read it. Alright. My helm has been fortified +1. Needed to do it a little bit more, but we're gonna add the horns on now. We want the horns to go from like here. I will proceed in front of a mirror. Hi Getty, I'm an animal just like you. So my little mini horns here still need some work, but these are done and the base part is done, I think. So we're gonna fix these up just a little bit and then we'll start applying the clay. Well, working with clay, before you even do that, you want to make sure your hands are clean, which they are, and if you are wearing any precious jewels, remove them, unless if you want clay to get inside of the intricacies, then whatever, but I am removing my precious jewels beforehand. With clay, I'm going to put this aside. It usually starts out really, really hard. You're gonna have to work it, get it malleable, workable, soft, and whatnot. Make sure your surface that you are working on is like non-stick. This is just a non-stick pan, obviously, but glass is a good thing to use. make sure that this surface is also clean, unless you want like little hairs and dirts and things inside of your clay that will forever be embedded into it. So that's what I'm going to be doing now, is making this all soft and workable, and then I'll be putting it in small sections and small layers onto our helmet. So update, I have started to apply the clay. I have one horn complete and 2 big horns half complete. This is a very time-consuming process. As you can see, I've been here for a while, making sure everything is smooth, or as smooth as I can make it without losing my mind. So here is, it's not quite done yet. I still have the tips of the horns left to do, but I kind of wanted to show you guys this, obviously, but show you guys how thin of pieces of clay I'm putting on here. According to the directions on the box, the Sculpey clay box, it says bake on oven-proof glass or metal surface at 275 Fahrenheit for 15 minutes per 1/4 inch of thickness. So we're going to go out on a limb here and say that something along these lines is 1/4 thickness. So if it's any thicker than that, then cook it for longer. If it's thinner than that, cook it for less. If you cook it more than the required amount per thickness, then you risk burning the clay, making it brown, making it more prone to cracking. When you paint it, it'll show all of the bumps and the grooves and imperfections and stuff. So if that's the look you're going for, then fine. But if not, it takes a lot of patience to sit here and smooth out everything. For me, in this particular project, since this is a Viking helmet, you know, Vikings are people of war, I'm leaving the bumps and grooves in there to make it look like I've been through something, you know?